千里之行，始于足下。A journey of 1,000 miles begins beneath the feet. We now gather in the Tao to travel the journey together. Welcome to Tao Talks with Derek Lin, where we take a deep dive into the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. I would like to invite you to center your thoughts and direct your attention to this moment in time, to the here and now, to be fully present and mindfully aware as we all ready ourselves for this sacred process in the Tao with one another. So in the Tao, when we talk about this shift, this transition, it goes from self-centered to selfless. This is the character for Shen. That's the self, which, as we talked about, covers the physical self and the mental self. We have pretty much everybody, and then we have the example of the Tao sages. For many people, it's much more self-centered. The focus is exclusively on oneself, one's own interest. And such a person, upon receiving feedback from any direction, positive or negative, the reaction is likely to be startled upon gaining favor and fearful or afraid of losing favor. And if it's negative, well, fearful of disgrace, bad reviews, criticisms, and anxious to lose that negativity. Such a person, self-centered, encounters one misfortune after another over a lifetime. And that is because this person will be going through life subjected to all the influences being pulled in this direction or that based on the external incoming input. So then on the sage side, they made the transition from being self-centered to being selfless. When they are in that state, they're glad to have external approval, but they're not dependent on that approval. They're fine without it. They know where they're going. They know their own direction. What about negative? What happens when it's negative? They are aware of external criticism, but it doesn't pull them off the path. They remain steady on the path. So this is why we say that they can be trusted with great responsibilities. They can, quote unquote, take care of the world. And when you follow them, you know that the care that usually goes toward the self, they have directed that to something greater. And in just the same way, the sages realize that external approval or criticism are transient at best. Someone who's praising you today may well condemn you tomorrow. So for all of these reasons, they don't become overwhelmed by compliments or naysayers. And that's what makes this chapter so useful for all of us. Lao Tzu points out, one who values the self as the world, that is, becoming selfless, can be given the world. Our meeting has come to an end, but the journey continues on. Until next time, may the Tao fill you with peace and happiness.